What's up, y'all? It's the Support Your Boy podcast. I am DJ Lionhead. Unfortunately, Drippeline's not here today, but we said what we said what we was gonna do, and we did it. We brought back Doe the Unknown,
Run it
baby.
back, run it back, back.
Yeah, we ran it back, y'all. So we had audio issues the first time. I'm gonna ask him the questions now. Some of the questions he's heard already, but I'm doing some little new ones in the mix, But let's go start with the question I like to ask you.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
because I just wore the mask because I wanted to look cool like you. I'm gonna take it off though, so you can really hear me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to look cool. I wanted to
There you go. I like it though.
I got
like
the mask game too. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But mine doesn't have the mouthpiece where I can like talk, so it muffles me up. Yeah, what's up? How y'all doing? We running it back, man. The
Yeah,
replay.
running it back.
You know what I'm saying? Doing it back again, doing it better. What's Your Boy podcast? DJ Lionhead. I'm
Yeah.
the Unknown. I'm supporting my boy right here with this merch I'm wearing. You know what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that say? What's that say?
That's that win, that Henny Holyfield, that win. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's some dope merch right there,
Yes,
y'all.
sir. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. So how you doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Feeling
Yeah.
good. Feeling good. I remember the last time we did the pod, I was like in a kind of like a down place. I'm out of that.
That's
You know what I'm
good.
saying? So yeah, we positive and up and living, and we good.
That's good, man. So I hope you had fun the last time. We're gonna have
Yeah.
fun tonight too.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Okay. So for those who probably didn't hear it the first time, how did you come up with the name Doe the Unknown?
Dodia, no. Okay, so yeah. So originally my name was C-Doe, C-DOE. And this goes as far back as like high school. I had like a old English airbrushed hat that says C-Doe, and I used to rock it, you know what I'm saying, with the bill flipped up and shit. But when I got serious about music, obviously there was C-Bo, out there. So in order for me to kind of like separate from that, I created the whole Doe moniker.
Yeah.
And like that comes from like John Doe, like when they don't know a body, when it comes into the morgue, you know what I'm saying, it's John Doe. So my very first album is called Doe the Unknown Rapper, and the cover has like a morgue with a body with a toe tag that says Doe on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of went that, and then the Doe the Unknown just kind of added to it. And the longer I've been doing music, I've created this character, this myth of Doe the Unknown and what he is and what that brand is. And we here now. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Because it's funny because my wife is like, maybe he calls himself Doe the Unknown because Doe is part of his first name.
No. No, my and I got a unique name too, because my name is Chris Mass, so it's December.
Yeah.
My name's Chris Mass. So put it together. People come up to me all the time. You know what your name sounds like? Yeah, I know what my name sounds like. I know exactly what it sounds like. Do you even get it yet?
No.
Chris Mass.
Oh, wow.
It's December.
I just put it together.
Yeah. So my name was already unique, but like it had nothing to do with it. It was literally like when I was a youngster rapping with my homies and shit, and my friend at the time, his older brother would just call me C-Doe one day. You about money? You C-Doe? And like it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? It just stuck. Yeah.
That's dope. So I got another question I wanted to ask you. The first question I wanted to ask you is who was that one artist that made you say, man, I can do that, I want to do that?
To make me want to say I can do that.
Yeah, and then you know what? I can do that.
I'm gonna date myself a little bit. LL.
Ooh, he's one of my favorites.
LL Cool J, like that. I remember that was probably when I first really got into hip hop and where my parents let me buy my own records and shit like that. Like that was like one of the first records I bought. I had that LL Cool J, I'm Bad. And I had Eric B and Rakim. And I had the vinyl. I still got the vinyl of the Eric B and Rakim. But that like LL, because, and even my style is like he can be aggressive, like when he battles like Cannabis, or he can, you know what I'm saying, he can bar out, but then he can also make pop hits and shit like that. So like that had a lot to do with my beginning. But then my style I base I would say, yeah, I give it to Brother Lynch. Like,
Yeah.
I Refuse to Lose, that song
Ooh.
with how he puts cadences in with it, with the hard bars and shit like that. That's kind of where I first started like developing my own style.
Yeah.
Was towards that. Like, I always wanted to be, I always had to be a little more just to get noticed. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like being like the new dude that walks on the hoop court and nobody won't pass to you because they don't know if you can ball or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that. So like I would like walk into a cipher and everybody's like, who the fuck this unknown dude? You know what I'm saying? And I had to like come with a little bit more aggressive or something to get attention at that time. So
Yeah.
that's where
Yeah.
I
I get
stand.
it. That's dope. Okay. So another question I had here. What's the most difficult part for making a song for you? The most difficult part.
I think for me, the thing that holds everything up the most is a solid concept. Like, I'm to a point in my career where like I don't I don't just write bars to write bars. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I've done like cipher songs, and shout out to my homies from Grind Mode, Lingo and AOK. You know, they run the Grind Mode ciphers, and I've done those. And
Yeah.
that's like verses, but most of the time when I write, it's driven towards a song, towards a concept or
Uh
something like
huh.
that. So a lot of times that's what'll slot me up, give me writer's block because I'm trying to come up with a concept. Like, I want to talk about something different than everybody else is talking about, one, but then at the same time still be bar heavy and be technical enough to let other MCs want to get on, like, listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think the concept like that could be a big thing. I can listen to like 30 beats and they might be hard as fuck, but I need a concept to know what direction that I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a favorite style of beats? Do you like them to be more trap heavy, more like West Coast? Do you like them to be more like R&B ish? What is like?
I don't. I
You
mean,
just feel
it's
it?
kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of just I feel it. Like, uh, I'm a true believer that like the song kind of makes me how I write it,
Yeah.
however the beat is. But of course, I like the boom bap like
Yeah.
era type shit. I like the anywhere from like an 89 to like a 120 BPM. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? That's like my crush zone where I can really get down. But like I like to chop. I can do chop shit too. So it's like I try not to limit myself to one style, which is I think as an artist it can be weird sometimes because you get with producers and they're like, "Yo, I made all these beats and I think that you would sound good on it." And to them, they might think that, but that
Yeah.
not might necessarily be how I feel.
You are so right.
Because there's hella times I'll go through their beats and like they're like, "You like this one?" I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it just depends on my ear and what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That does happen a lot. As a producer, when I send beats out, I'm like, this is perfect for him, right?
Right.
And then I'll go like 3 weeks and don't even hear from him.
Right.
And I'm
Like
like,
I always tell people, just like send me a bunch, and then or like we sit down and we'll go through a bunch, and then we'll see what I'm feeling,
yeah.
and then go off that because, I mean, there's been like those instances where somebody's like, "Yo, this beat's perfect for you," and I'm like, "Yeah, this
Yeah.
beat's perfect for
Yeah.
me," but for the most part, it's like, especially if we want to be productive, like, don't go in it thinking that you like necessarily know my style because I mean I've done R&B albums,
Uh-huh.
I've done reggaeton type songs, I
Right.
wrote damn near a country song. I have the craziest country song that I'm gonna release some content for soon. Um, it's
Okay.
crazy, but it's like a parody. It's like a funny thing. Like, you know what I mean? I do like the funny shit too. So it's like I don't try to say that I'm just a rapper. I'm just an R&B guy or whatever like that. Like, I'm an artist. So
Right.
like I've even gotten to where like there's been other artists that I know or MCs that I know, and
Uh-huh.
they're like I don't know if we could do a song together though because I do this type of music or I'm super trapped out or whatever. And
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, just give me the beat and how you want to go. We'll make something to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I roll with it. Like,
Yeah. I want to ask you about that too. When it comes to collaboration, um, is there a style or a form of concept that if a person I got this song and it's a concept that you are just that's so different that's too foreign for you. That's kind of like I can't really do this, man. I know I appreciate the fact that you like my music and what I do, but that's just not
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's definitely. I mean, I think as an artist, you have to protect yourself. There's a difference between um, taking a chance with something new
Yeah.
and putting yourself into something that's just not new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there are definitely been times when people like wanted to do a collab and they sent me something and I'm just like, no, like, this really isn't something that I could go with. You know what I'm saying? But if we want to work, let's sit down together and let's create something together. But I always tell people, if you're trying to get a feature from me, the quickest way to get something from me is already have a concept, already have a hook at least, and send me the hook and the beat, and then write. Because a lot of people will send me, like, they'll want to do a song and they'll send me the beat and it's like I'm creating the whole song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's cool sometimes, but like if you already have a hook and a verse, but all I gotta do is like feed off of you and come up, then we'll knock it out hella quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but that's generally like, I will always be like, so send me the open spot, like have the song done how you want to, send me the open spot. Boom, let me get on that. You know what I'm saying? And I have to be better about being more honest with people too. Like when I'm like, there's some songs I'm feeling, but like it's gonna take me a minute to get to it. But there's some songs that's just like the homie really wants me to do it. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to, but it's like, I'm just not feeling this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially now since I moved to Sacramento, being around so many dope artists, pushes me to like be better at this part, be better at this part, be better at this, and then just sitting around like being the big fish in the small pond. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really do much for you to make you a better artist, and I always want to be better. Like if I feel like I'm not getting better, then like it's time to wrap it up at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good question. Please be doing that next question. About time to wrap it up. Not right now. We just get started though. But at what age do you think a rapper should stop?
I don't think it should. I think age don't matter. I think when you stop creating relevant content or stuff that is grabbing attention. I'm older, right?
Yeah.
When I used to do, like, I'm getting too old for this shit, right?
Yeah.
One of my partners said the oldest line to me. He's like, name one instrument you're older than.
Ooh.
Like, you're not older than the piano, you're not older than a fucking drum kit, you're not older than that. They still make music. Why the fuck can't you?
That's some true shit.
I think though, as artists, you have to realize that you have to transition from the type of music. Yeah. Right. I can't be on this young boy shit. And that's not me. You look at me. You look at me. They're like, who the fuck is this old ass nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I think that was a big part of when I did my R&B album. That was part of me transitioning into more than just a rapper and being an artist and finding another lane that I could still do at my age. You know what I'm saying? Where age isn't a problem. And like, even doing that, getting into that R&B, it transitioned me and opened me up to more opportunities, more shows, more like more opportunities that are like family based. Because like sometimes you try to book a show and they're like, "Oh, you're a rapper? Oh, forget it." You know, no, I know, but no, I have an R&B. I sing R&B, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That can be different. So,
exactly.
I don't, the age thing, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, Nas is still putting out albums and he's, you know what I mean, almost 50, if not 50, right? Yeah. And he's dope as fuck. Busta Rhymes is still dope. I think when you stop being good at it, then yeah, if I'm still over here a hip hop, a hip to the dip it. But no, if I can still come up with some complex lines and like some cadences that you're like, that was crazy. Yeah. Then you know, I'm not gonna give it up yet.
That's a good point because I was watching the 85 South show, and you know Carlos Miller's on there. He was talking about some rappers that he loves, and he's kind of upset that they're not making more music. And he goes, man, you guys making all these youngsters making all this music. You need to make something for the 35 and up. Right. You know what I mean? He goes, I don't care if you're rapping about your knees is bad. You know what I mean? There's stuff that go through from the age 35 and up that need to be spoke about.
Because those people that were fans then are still fans now, and they're in that level. So you got to transition into that.
Exactly.
And there's no reason. I mean, like I said, look at it. Like Nas is still making albums and making fucking top notch albums and still a top notch lyricist. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, come on, man. Like, there's no reason why that should stop. I think
Right.
that a lot of it gets messed up because I think the game when you talk about marketing and sellability and stuff like that, being an older artist, people don't want to see that as much. You know what I'm saying? But there's enough money for you to create a lane for that. You know what I'm
There
saying?
is.
Like, if I look at my demographic, and my demographic is mostly 25 to 35 and 35 to 45, right?
Yeah.
So in between that is most of my demographic. Then that's all. That's not no young 18-year-olds ain't knocking my shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, they're not really going to be into that. But I think that as an artist, if you can find ways to maybe tap into that market, like I've done songs or stuff with younger artists that like opens me up to that, then they're like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah.
I do feel that as older artists, we need to use more concepts that fit our demographic. You know, because there's people who grew up the way you grew up and kind of going through what you're going through, but nobody's speaking on it.
Right. I can't be out here like, I'm trapping, fucking bitches left and right.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you 40, bro.
Right,
Shut up.
come on
You know what
now.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so like I think that if you're really an artist, it's like, okay, as musicians, we are the only artists that expect to get paid from our art. Like Van Gogh didn't make a painting and expect that was going to be a priceless painting. You know, the dude who painted the Mona Lisa, I don't know exactly who did that. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Michelangelo or whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't expect that was going to be a priceless painting. He was just making a painting, right?
Yeah.
So with musicians, we expect that it's going to be money out of it somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll always make rap. I'll always make songs. I'll always do that. Like, as long as I can have an ear where I can hear rhythm,
Yeah.
I'm always gonna make it. So like, and even if I never sold another record, that ain't gonna stop me. I'm still gonna make songs. You know what I'm saying?
I had this one song I'm working on. Don't steal my idea because it's more of a 35 and up kind of situation.
Mhm.
You know, basically the idea of the concept of the song is, you know, I can't drink like I used to.
Can't drink like I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
'cause
mean?
You
When
can't.
you was 22,
No.
could you do what you did when you were 22?
No, fuck no.
Yeah, you
I
could.
ain't going to like I would be out all night drinking and then go to work at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
No.
Can you do that today?
Fuck no. I'm hurt for 3 days. I'm hurt for 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm hurt for 3 days off being like not even like drunk but buzzed.
Yeah.
I'm hurt for 3 days. Like, it's a wrap.
That's one of my newest concepts
That's
I'm working
dope.
on. You know, maybe I'll talk
Well, I
about
think that's
that.
important though for artists. Like, you have to learn how to reinvent yourself
Yeah.
over and over again. Like
Exactly.
all the greats reinvented themselves over and over again. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to do that, and especially if you want to do this as a business and make money off this and try
Right.
to do that, then you have to find a way to keep making that product sellable, making that brand something that people want to engage with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I agree. Well, let's hear some music you got going.
Okay, let's go. Man.
Let's see. There's a song I wanted to hear, and I think they need to hear because it goes with this time.
Okay.
Everybody knows what season this is. You know,
Oh,
Thanksgiving
hell yeah.
is passed
Come on,
up.
let's run
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Hey,
Thanksgiving is passed
we
up.
just shot some content for this too. That
Woo, there we go,
We're
Shane.
tomorrow's December 1st.
Yep.
We're dropping it. We're dropping our first piece of content for it tomorrow.
Yep. You know what's so funny? Saturday's my birthday.
Saturday's my daughter's birthday.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I like to
that's-
hear that.
That's
I'm
dope.
talking
That's
about.
dope.
Well, yeah, let's go hear this song.
So this right here,
Go
man.
ahead.
Like, this is
Tell 'em
the
about it. Tell 'em
ugly
about it.
sweater song. You know
What
what
is-
I'm saying?
What's it
This
called?
is the ugly sweater song. This is for all your holiday events. This song came from me and Henny when me and Henny Holyfield was doing Top Shelf Radio. We was talking about how Mariah Carey always get that Christmas money, and how, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I want some of that Christmas money. And for real hip hop heads, in case you didn't know, Outkast, their first song was a Christmas song.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we decided to do this. This is myself and Henny Holyfield. This is the ugly sweater song. Available everywhere too. You can download this on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you want.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
that's all I'm trying to hear. My kids' Christmas list is longer than Santa's beard. My tree is decorated and lit like a chandelier. My coworker sent me an invitation, said he was throwing a party and asked could I attend the celebration. I said of course I can, for surely I'm stopping by. I stepped inside the party, that's when you caught my eye. I seen you walking by, well I saw that sweater first. If anyone else was rocking it, it would never work. Excuse me queen, I ain't trying to be mean, but that's gotta be the ugliest sweater I've ever seen. But I still think you super fly, let's get that understood. Your sweater's super ugly, but you make it look good. So if I could, I would like to spend some time together. I just gotta know one thing, where'd you find that sweater?
Ugly sweater, I never thought I would, till I saw you under mistletoe. I never seen nothing look so good, the way you rockin' that ugly sweater.
Yeah.
You make it look so fine. There's no place I'd rather be than with you at Christmas time, at Christmas time.
That is the Ugly Sweater song.
Merry Christmas!
But I mean, like that's a perfect example of where I can say like I'm not just a rapper, like I have an ugly sweater song.
Exactly.
Like,
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I have a holiday
Concept.
song. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah. It's the concept, man. And that's what I'm saying. So you artists out there, 35 and plus, up your concept game.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You can't be talking about gang shit at 48.
Right. Nobody want to hear that.
Nobody wants it. We loved it when you was 22.
Right.
Not when you was 42. I'm not saying that you know.
I want
I'm
to hear you
sorry.
talk about some stability.
Right.
I want to hear you talk about your credit score. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There you go. My credit score. Trying to get it up. Trying to get this house. You know what I mean?
I want to see you win.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Product placement.
There you go.
Product placement.
Product placement. There you go. Y'all go ahead and screenshot that and holler at Henny Holyfield.
Yeah,
You want to go ahead and get that.
Let them know. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to see him win.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a game. This one, of course, this situation. But for you guys who haven't seen it, this one's called "What's Your Preference?"
What's your preference?
Yeah. So when it comes to performing, because we know you performing out there. So as a performer, what's your preference on the stage? Wireless mic or corded mic?
So the scope that you asked us again because we just did a show with wireless mic.
Okay.
We had issues because of the wireless mic, because of the frequency.
Yeah.
I will say corded mics. I would rather. I like that definite sound.
Yeah.
Like I think I said, there's a lot of people don't know how to hold a regular mic. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I would tell other young MCs.
Yeah,
like,
give them a lesson.
I always give it a loop. You know what I'm saying? When you're holding it, I'm not pull too much on this one right now, but I always give it a loop like this when you're holding it. Then when you're on stage and you're with your mans or whatever and they're rocking, when he steps on that chord, it doesn't yank the mic out of you. Have that pull away. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the mic yanked out of your hand.
For real.
But with the cordless mics are cool because you can go everywhere. But if you don't have them dialed in right,
yeah,
they can have a lot of issues. You know what I'm saying? A corded mic, if it's plugged into the mixer, it's running. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I prefer corded mics. A lot of people don't know how to hold a mic.
That is true.
Like there's even right now, because this mic's hot, I have back, right?
Yeah.
But there's people that are,
oh my God,
the whole time they're doing their set, it's like this, and then they also got all their lyrics playing over the top of them. And it's just.
Now, do you agree on this situation? The only time that is actually acceptable is when you're working with a band, because a band's music tends to be louder than the mic. Or
What's acceptable with the
more closer? Because I've noticed a lot of bands are doing that.
I mean, it just depends on the sound. Really.
Right.
I mean, I think if the sound's good, it doesn't matter how loud the band is, right?
Right.
If you got a good PA system and the mics are right, that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, that's why they can have those screaming rock bands that he's on the mic that close screaming.
Yeah.
And it sounds good because they have it tuned right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. It does depend on the sound man, because But
Yeah,
this sound
sound
man,
makes a huge difference,
it
bro. 'Cause
does. He does.
I mean, I know you as being a DJ and shit
Yeah.
too. Like you're trying to run it, but to also have someone like out in the crowd that's hearing what the crowd's hearing.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? They can make adjustments to that. That's the best shows you can go to is the ones that have a dedicated sound guy. Like there's some super dope sound guys out there that really make the show
Yeah.
and make these artists sound fucking amazing that
Yeah.
don't really sound amazing live. You know what I'm saying?
That is
Like,
true. Sometimes they make them sound really good, and they'll put like sometimes they'll have like they'll automatically have like a reverb, like a really light
right, or
reverb.
know when, like, no, okay, this song right here is he needs more reverb on it, or this song
Yeah.
he didn't need this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They just know at the sound of your music. Yeah, there's some really good people out there like that. Now, number 2, when on the stage, which do you prefer? Groupies or super fans?
I'm gonna say super fans.
Super fans.
Super fans. Groupies come and go.
That's
Right.
true.
Groupies come and go. Super fan is gonna buy every piece of merch you put out. It's gonna be
Right.
at every show. They're gonna fucking tell their friends about it. They're gonna create a network of their friends that are into your music. You know what I'm saying? Like super fan goes all the way. Like your groupie shit, that's overrated. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I was like 18, 19, 20, oh yeah, groupies. Nah, like that. I don't even care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that fan that is going to come to the show, buy merch every time they're there, fucking buy tickets.
Yeah.
You know, bring all their friends to the show. Like I'm the first one that knew about this guy. You know what I mean? That's what I want.
Yeah. Okay.
Super fans, I love you.
Yeah.
We love you.
Exactly.
I actually just recorded a song that I'm gonna be putting out later in the, next year. That is like solely dedicated to the fans.
That's
like
dope.
like it's called Mr. Nobody. Like without you I'd be nobody. Mr. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
there we go.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay. So let's go another one here. You performing. If you had your preference, would you prefer to perform outside or inside? Venue?
I would love to do like a festival, like a huge festival outdoor.
Ooh.
But I like indoor venues.
Indoor venue.
You don't have to worry about so many different things going wrong, like weather and this, that, and the third. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it could just be set up how it is and it's running. I prefer indoor, but then again, like, you know, a dope ass outdoor event for like other people could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it generally, like, you don't have to worry about weather. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. You're indoors. You know what I'm saying? So, indoor.
Okay. When you're on stage, which do you prefer? To be thrown on stage, bras or panties?
we talked about this last time. I'm gonna go with bras because I don't want nobody throwing no stinking ass drawers at me.
Ooh, yeah, they
know
can
what I'm
swing
saying?
them things.
Hit you with the crust and shit.
Oh,
Like fling you with something. All of a sudden you got something on your lip. You know what I mean? Like
oh man.
all that bullshit happening. Nah, I think if I gotta choose, I'm gonna go bras over.
There you go.
Bras over panties.
Okay.
Because some of y'all got some stinking ass.
So let's go to the last one here. What's your preference? If you had to choose between one of these two, would the crowd be super drunk, 80%, or super high, 80%?
Going super high, 80%. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is super drunk people get in fights and do stupid shit.
Yeah.
And super high people just kind of get the munchies and sit around super high.
That
Like
is
a funny story about that, I think we talked about it last time, was when I went on my very first tour with my homeboy Adlib. We went to Colorado, and this is right when like Colorado became weed legal and all that. So
yeah.
they had this place. The show was at a dab bar. Basically, what it is you pay like a cover, like $20, $25 to get in, and there's no alcohol. But every time you go to the bar, you can just pick a dab and you hit wax. You know what I'm saying?
You
It's
can
just
pick
like
a dab?
yeah, like you just pick. Like it was like some kind of event. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
well, once you paid your cover, you can just hit dabs all day long. So we got up to do our set, and we do our set, and like the crowd is just dead. Dead, like, and we're like thinking like, damn, this is horrible. You know what I mean? Just get through it. So we do our whole set
Yeah.
and we get off stage and everybody's like, that was the fucking dopest shit I've ever seen. That was so amazing. And I'm
You
just
know,
like, they were just all baked, bro. Like they couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? They were
oh
just
man.
that lit. So I'd rather deal with that, less energy with that than like they shooting up some place because they're mad
Oh yeah,
about.
they super
Because most of
drunk.
the time, like when they're drunk like that too, like most of them they don't even give a fuck about the music. They're not there for the music. They're there to be drunk and party
Yeah.
and like that's like I found a difference as an artist in doing rap shows and
Uh-huh.
hip hop shows,
Yeah.
right? So like doing a rap show, shit would get shot up. There'd be fucking like every artist is rapping over the top of their lyrics, or they don't know their lyrics, and there's 30 people on stage. Every artist is like that. You don't know who's what, and it's just a ridiculous situation. And then you go to a hip hop show, and the fans are there because they want to hear bars. They're not there to holler at a bitch. They're not there to fucking rep their set and do nothing. They're there for the music. So it's like I started seeing that. I'm like, I'm gonna do more of these shows. But I'm always been like that. I'm like that true hip hop head, like where I don't rap over the top of my lyrics. Like
Yeah.
I might have the hook in there,
Yeah.
and I might have an ad lib here and there where I can get a good breath, especially if I'm doing some chop shit. But like how you hear me on a record is how you hear me live. That's me doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be all kinds of situations.
You prefer them high.
I prefer them stoned.
I
You know what I'm
got
saying? Throw some weed up on the stage too. You don't throw your drawers. Throw a joint.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
I got a new one here for you. And I'm gonna ask this question. I never asked this one here. You're gonna be the first to ask this question. Because I went through these two things, and I want to hear how other artists have gone through it. Walk me through these two situations. Know the unknown, worst performance, how you handle it, and know the unknown, best performance on stage, how you handle it.
Fucking worst.
The worst one, you're like, they not feeling it, bro.
I don't like. I don't want to sound
I want
cocky.
to
I don't want to
say the
sound.
least
I
time.
don't want to sound cocky. But I don't ever really feel like they ain't feeling it.
Right.
I feel like I had a bad performance because of my end or something.
Right.
We just did a show in Davis for the tour,
Yeah.
for the West Coast Love Tour, and you know it's a long show. It's like a 2-hour show,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty much I host the whole thing. I bring each one of us up on stage and do that and do my own song, and I had been going through like I had an allergic reaction,
Mhm.
so I had like hives and shit, right? So
Yeah.
I was eating Benadryl like crazy. So we go to the show, and I'm like, probably by the time we get to the show, I'm like 6 Benadryls in for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're only supposed to take maybe like 3.
Yeah.
And so like I did that. I felt drowsy, felt tired, and I drank like a monster or whatever, and I was good. And then like the last like hour of the show, I just crashed.
Damn.
And like I forgot some of my lyrics.
Yeah.
Like I don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Like there'll be sometimes I'll flub something, but like I was like forgetting whole parts. It was like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and to where I don't even necessarily knew that the crowd really knew that I was fucking up like that. But for me, it was like, fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this ain't me. I don't mess up. But as far as like, I've done some shows where like people were quiet, but it's always like they're quiet because they're just listening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And they might not like go crazy for you, but you know, like then after somebody's gonna come up to you like when they use part that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, like I said, at the risk of sounding cocky, I don't really feel that I've had one of those where it's like I'm just like, holy shit, what
Yeah.
happened? You know what I'm saying? I've had shows where it's like it's dead and there's not that many people there and shit like that, and we're performing for 4
That's
people.
not on you though.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if it's 4 or 4 million, I'm gonna do the same show.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't say that. I say the best show that I've had.
The
and
best.
Man, dude. The best. I would say, honestly, one of the best ever was I opened for Cameron.
Ooh.
I opened for Cameron at Harlow's back in the day, and I had like, I want to say like a 30-minute set just to the face, and I fucking killed like every joint, and I sold a crazy amount of tickets because I strong-armed all my homies when you come into the show, because they were supposed all my homies are supposed to go to my other homie's birthday party.
Yeah.
And I found out about it when they were all drunk, and I made them all agree to go to my show.
Yeah.
And made them buy tickets that night while they were drunk. So they all had to come to my show.
Yeah.
So I ended up selling like 70 fucking tickets to that joint. You know what I mean? Like I had the place packed. And I killed it. Like every single, like I didn't miss nothing. It just went off. The crowd was into it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I walked away from that. I sold merch that night. I made fucking good money in merch, made good money on tickets, and you know what I'm saying? Just killed the show. Like it was that was a good experience for sure.
Yeah. It happens, man. I mean, I've done things where I've been on stage and performing with my people, and I accidentally, like you were saying, I stepped on the mic. They chord out.
Pull the whole shit out. I've done that before. Before I learned the chord thing.
Yeah.
I had somebody step on it and I broke the mic. I pulled the guts out of it.
Oh,
the whole thing
man.
was shot, and like, you know what I'm saying? At that point, it went from like, but then you just gotta, I don't know, like to be as a performer, you gotta kind of like that saying of like the show must go on type of shit.
Yes, exactly.
Like if I fuck up on a lyric, she knows. You know,
right.
She knows because she knows all my shit.
Exactly.
She'll look at me in the crowd and she'll be like, you know, but you don't know that I fucked up on that unless I make it known that I fucked up.
Yeah.
So if I change a word real quick and I just keep going, nobody knows they're still rocking. They're still having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? People out there who is new to performing, when you out there, you trying for the first time, you know what I mean? Keep going.
Yeah.
You messed it up.
If you fuck up, don't just stop. Like either freestyle some shit,
yeah,
or catch back on. You know what I'm saying? But if you stop, I don't know you fucked up. I've never heard your song really until now. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking yeah, you got to keep going. You got to just keep going no matter what. If like that situation where the mic got turned out, then you got to look. You know, you got to grab the other mic. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people too. I'm super loud on mics, right?
Yeah.
I have I know how to project my voice. I'm loud, so like sometimes if there's like one mic or like only two mic, and the mixer is set to me,
yeah,
and then my homie over here is like, you can't hear me, like, rapping. You know what I'm saying? So then I'll give him my mic because it sounds like it's louder, right?
Yeah.
Give him my mic, and then he still like this. That has nothing to do with the mic. That's where he's holding it.
Exactly.
And then now I have this mic that we thought was hella loud, and now I'm loud on it.
Yeah.
But like you got to see that. Like if like we've been doing a show and like Highway's mic wasn't as loud, and so I would give him my mic right in the middle of it and have him get my mic.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta just adapt to it because nobody knows that you're fucked up unless you like trip, like fall off the stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be really obvious.
Right. Yeah. Just keep going.
Okay. Well, let's hear another song, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go in Case You Forgot by Joe the Unknown. When did you make this song?
Last year.
Okay.
I wrote it longer than that though, but I recorded and put it out this year.
And is this song out on Spotify?
This song is out on Spotify. There's a video for it on YouTube.
There you go.
Yep. It's on Apple Music. It's on everywhere you can download music.
Where can we find you on YouTube?
YouTube is Doe Mr. Nobody, or just search Doe the Unknown and then my shit'll come up.
Okay. So this is Doe the Unknown. In case you forgot, y'all, check it out.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Look. Hey, I'm shark as shit, word to B3. Shouts out to the clanly man, I'm there whenever you need me. Still that goon in that hoodie and that beanie to this rapping. I'm like laxative, that hard shit come easy. Look, Doe the Unknown, say my name or come for your throat. TGS was like the old school Yankees murderers row. Cause every time we drop some shit, it's hit after hit. We box you motherfuckers in and they ain't got nowhere to go. Look, I got a brilliant mind like Stephen Hawking. And every bar I spit like neurotoxin.
Yeah.
I'm like the juggernaut mixed with Colossus. Cause niggas can't do a fucking thing to stop them. I can never live my life, worry about these people think. Y'all just dead weight piling up, watch how quickly y'all can sing. Went from knowing, bruh, now my presence more distinct. Promise long as I'm alive, hip-hop never go extinct. I pray to God if they boy, I'm bouncing back like Boeing. Every bar be so far over their head, I'm just setting like Boeing. Momentum just keep building up, show no signs of slowing. All the motherfuckers done fell off quick, I'm the one that kept going. Look, in case you fucking forgot. In case you fucking forgot. It's gone.
I ain't forgot.
So the idea behind that song is that was the first song that I dropped after the R&B album. So I lost friends over doing the R&B album. There was like, a
What?
lot of people that like had like a negative backlash to me doing something different. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my goodness.
So that song was like for all the people that was like, oh, he fell off or he's doing this thingy shit. Ooh. So I was like, in case you motherfuckers forgot.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm saying?
good. I like that you telling us this because for those people who didn't like what you did with the R&B, they're probably wondering why. Why did he do this? Why did he do this? And will he ever come back? Why didn't he just stick with rap? And I like the fact that you're saying that you're just kind of like spreading your wings and your
Right.
capability.
Right. I mean, the name of the album was Humphrey Bogart,
Right.
Casablanca Experiment.
Yeah.
Right? Experiment. Like it was me trying something new.
Yeah.
Right? And because I've always sang, I've always put cadences, I've always had singing hooks and shit like that. But I was like, I'm a songwriter, so I want these songs that I come up with and stuff. I want to put them out too.
Yeah.
So that album was huge for me as an artist and as a person, as personal growth, because it came at a time in my life when like a lot of shit was going wrong. Like I was going through a divorce. I went through a divorce. I caught my wife cheating. I got put on a 5150. Like my life just kind of like spiraled out of control. And it was music that brought me back out of that. So then when I put that album together, it was after I met Fanny, you know what I'm saying? We like shout out Fanny. Like the album is loosely about the story of kind of like how like she kind of brought me back to the light, you know what I'm saying? And made me like see that like love isn't what I thought it was, that it's still there. You know what I'm saying? I thought love was gone. I thought fuck bitches, fuck man, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of like changed my mind about that and made me see a way better life. Like and like it's crazy because the album's probably 2 years old almost. And so I got a new car and it's a used car. It has a CD player. I haven't listened to CDs in hell long. Only CD I have is I have a hard copy of the Humphrey album. Right. So I've been listening to it again, and I'm like, wow, this shit is crazy. When I listen to it,
I heard it. I love it.
Like it's by far my best produced album ever. Put together concept wise, it's a concept album from beginning to end. It tells a story from beginning to end. Mm-hmm. Everything about it I can never duplicate. It happened during COVID. It happened with stimulus fucking money. Me driving to LA, you know, every week to record sessions with my homie Justin Depew. He's one of the greatest fucking producers and engineers I've ever fucked with. I can never duplicate the feeling of that time and when the album came out. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about it, like the Humphrey Bogart, is like I said, like the album starts out and you hear it's a song about me looking for my wife while she's out fucking off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then there's a skit of me finding her and getting into it with the dude, getting arrested and getting taken on a 5150. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the next song is one of my biggest singles. It's called 48, and it's about the moment that music saved my life. Like I was in the hospital and I was going through all this shit and like I couldn't see nothing straight. And I found a piano. They let me play on the piano and it instantly cleared my mind and brought me back. So then that song's about that. And then from there it transitions into this Humphrey Bogart character, which is the idea of the album is Humphrey Bogart a real person, or is it the mind? Is it something that I created in my mind when I was in the hospital to deal with the trauma of everything that happened, right? Yeah. So did I create this guy that's super playered out and everything has like this noir
that
like
dark
theme.
Noir look.
You know what I'm saying, like Dick Tracy type shit. Like all the imagery I'm wearing, like fedoras, shit like that. So it's all black and white. It's all like that. To where at the end of the album there's a sketch that has Boy Highway, and he's like, is this even a real thing, or is this just a figment of someone's imagination? Like, was this whole story even really real? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I think that it's crazy because I've gone back and listened to it. You know, like when I finish the album, I really don't listen to those songs that much unless we're like in a mode and we're just getting ready for a show or something. Like
Yeah.
I don't like hella like I listen to my own music. Don't get me wrong, but I don't just like non-stop listen to my own music.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think any artist back listen to their music.
Right. So
we listen to it every once in a while,
but to go back and listen to it like fuck, this is like it's like my most socially mature music. There's songs about there's a song that on there called "Girl" that's about how us as men in the culture treat women, and how these women like we take they come out as little girls and infants and they're supposed to shine and be beautiful, and sometimes fucked up dudes tarnish that shine. You know what I'm saying? And there's another song called Everybody, and it's about how like we're all the same. Like if me and you was both bleeding out right now, they ain't gonna be able to tell whose blood is what unless they go down to DNA. But when you look at it, it's all the same, right?
Exactly.
So it's like it's like for everybody. So that song talks about like the first verse is about me walking up and somebody hitting me up for change or something like that, and I'm like, yo, nah, you ain't giving you shit, and it turns into a conversation, and I end up getting shot with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then when the song comes back, it's a reversal of that, and it's like if I was like, you know what, hey man, you need some help, let me help you out. And how that can change the situation of my reaction to things. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah. And then that album's deep as fuck. Like,
I like that. I like that. That's like I said, when I light this thing up, we're gonna play another game with you here, man. Yeah, we're gonna play another game with him. And this one is called Dream Collab and Wild Collab. Now, let's say your latest single blows up, right? We're talking about worldwide. Everybody's making TikToks out of it. It gets so big that people want to go ahead and do a song with it. Now, this time they don't want to kind of do a remix, but they just want to do a song with you. They got a song they wanted to put you on. We'll start with the Dream Collaborate. You get a call, or you get an email, let's just say, an email from these two artists, and you choose one. And the one you choose with, the other one's going to be like, I'm not messing with Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to be salty about it.
Yeah, exactly. So the first email says, hey, man, I got a great concept and a great song I want to put you on, man. Let's go ahead and do this song. Joe the Unknown, Drake. Let's kill him with this one. Okay? That's the first email. The second email is like, ooh, don't fuck with your boy, E40. Let's go ahead and do this song, man. Let's do it for the Bay. Which one was you going with?
That's like putting you on the spot. Like, you gonna pick Canada? You say you from the Bay, you gonna pick Canada? You got the ambassador hitting you up, Uncle 40. Man, it's tough because you have to think of the reach that a Drake song would have. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that 40 doesn't have that reach, but Drake's more like pop label, like, you know what I mean? Drake's more like on everything. Fuck, man, that's tough because but that's a dream collab to do with 40. Yeah. I've literally probably thought about that my whole life. I don't think I've ever in my life really thought like, oh, I might possibly in my life be able to get a Drake collab. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think possibly in my life, if I worked it out right, I could possibly get a 40 collab. You know what I'm saying? Let's
just say in this situation, either one you choose, it's going on the radio regardless.
I go Drake.
Going Drake. Okay.
Fuck, I'm sorry, 40.
He's going Drake.
I think 40 would understand. I think 40 would understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Drake because that's international money. That's everything.
You know exactly. What I mean? Like, I hear you.
You know, 40 would have me solidified in the Bay and shit, but I've been from the Bay. If you only with me, you only fucking with me now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they always say that you got to blow up somewhere else where home recognizes you. So, yeah, Drake.
Okay.
Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy Drake.
Let's make a slap. Let's make some yanking.
All right. This time we're gonna go with the Wild Collaborate. Okay. So you get 2 emails from these 2 artists, and choose which one you want to go with. The other one you don't go with, they're not gonna mess with you. You get the idea. So the first email says, "Hey, bro, I want to work with you. I'm trying to blow back up, and since you blown up, you can kind of pull me into this. You know what I mean? I want you to do a song with me, bro. I think we kill it. Kill it. Know the Unknown 6ix9ine. Let's kill this thing, bro.
6ix9ine.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Second
who else?
email.
Who's the second? Okay, you got. Look, who's the choice?
Yeah, here's another choice. Second choice is, hey man, I want to do another album. I just put an album out, and I want you to just kill it with the bars. I'm making a part 2 of my recent album, Andre 3000.
Lutz? I'm fucking with Dre. I'm fucking Andre. Come on, that's easy.
So
That's easy.
you're
I
just
don't give a
gonna
fuck.
rap. You gonna rap over a flute. No
I'm
beat.
a Lupe Fiasco them shits. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's three stacks, man. 3 Stacks is one of my favorite rappers. Period.
But you just rapping. He ain't rapping nothing. He's doing all the flute.
Come on, chill. I'm gonna chill with Dre and fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he can do the flute.
Yeah, exactly.
He
You
can
just
play
gonna rap.
flute.
You gonna freestyle right over it,
I'm
huh?
gonna freestyle with them shits and talk him into putting drums. Like, hey, come on, everybody, dude. That album streamed more than anybody's album right now. Like Nas,
Yeah.
anybody right now, and it's all because everybody's trying to see what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear all these producers that are gonna remix these shits.
Oh,
and
hell yeah.
And put drums to it because
They gonna
it's
chop
almost
the shit
like
out of it.
what was it? That Kanye Donda. I think it was Donda.
Mm-hmm.
The one that, guess who's going to jail tonight and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's hella songs on there. I was just like waiting for the drums. Where the fuck are the
That
drums?
shit took forever.
Took forever. You know what I mean? So, but that's just because we like that drum heavy shit.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah, man, I like that. That's an easy one. That's 3 Stacks, bro.
So he's gonna choose the dream collaboration. Let's put this in manifestation.
Yeah.
Dream collaboration.
Drake, Drizzy, come on.
Drake and Know the Unknown. And for something, if you want to see something wild, let's go ahead and see part 2 of 3 Stacks making another album.
Yeah.
With,
Come on.
of course, Know the Unknown rapping on the flute.
And he's all
Yeah. And he's just going in.
Yeah, just hella wind instrument.
Yeah, exactly. Let's give him one more song to end this thing out, bruh.
You want to hear something from the Humphrey Bogart? You want to hear something crazy? Let's listen to Everybody. Everyone. What is it called? Everyone.
All right, let's go, y'all. Everyone by Know the Unknown. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the store real quick, pick up some switches and whatnot. Holla.
Hey, yo, OG, let me get at you right quick, bruh.
What's up, man?
Hey, you think I can hold like $5 real quick, dog? You know, a
Man,
little
what it look like,
something,
bro? I ain't giving you a $5, man. Come on, get on my face, bro.
Nigga, I said $5, bruh. Actually, nigga, run your shit, bro. I want it all, bro.
You finna rob me now,
yeah,
Justin,
bro.
huh?
Give me all your
Man,
shit,
get off.
bro.
You ain't
Give me
getting
that watch, bro.
Give me that fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Get off me, bro. I said run your shit, nigga. What the fuck, bro? I said run your shit, dog.
This is for everybody, yeah. Cause I am everyone. We were all born the same, so brother, put down the gun. If we both spread our veins, look at the same color of the blood, then when it all puddles up, there'll be no more of you and I, only us. And we gotta know that we're not alone. You're not on your own. Together we're strong, yeah. This is for everybody, yeah.
But
I like it, though.
But
I
then
like it.
when the song comes back in, you hear that same skit in exact, but instead I go, yeah, man, I can help you. And he's like,
Ooh.
oh man, I just needed some money for some food. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my godson, Alex the poet, Lexo the poet. He's who's on that skit.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
if you want to hear this song on Spotify, because our part I just faded out, like, I want to hear that, what you talking
Yeah.
about, check it out. Go
Yeah,
ahead and check
check
it
it
out on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, wherever you get your music at. Go ahead and check them out. Both that song, I like it. Especially if you guys right now, all you artists, especially as of right now, on Spotify, you're getting your Spotify wrapped up. I'm sure you got yours too.
Yeah, man. Like,
Check out who your first person who you can listen to the most. Is it Sacramento? Is it Fairfield?
right.
Or is it somewhere else? I'm betting it's somewhere else.
Right. What's crazy is like I just really started pushing stuff onto the Spotify because I started with the Humphrey.
Yeah.
But when I put the Humphrey out, I made a mistake. Is when I put the whole album out at once, so I couldn't market each song to playlists.
Yeah.
I could only market the album, and
Yeah.
it really didn't work that way. So I learned that, and then these new songs that I put out my shit went up like 999%. But that's not saying much because I had nothing at first, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm not even posting my wrap up because my wrap up's shitty. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
But like when I look at the numbers where I started out last year,
Yeah.
or the year before when I first started putting music on Spotify to what now, like it's phenomenal.
But speaking about the Spotify wrapped up, you know where my number one city or place I was streamed the most on Spotify?
Where?
It blows my mind too. Not Sacramento, not California, Turkey.
Turkey. Hey, I got streams of Turkey too.
I'm like, what the hell?
Turkey and Spain.
Turkey and Denmark.
Turkey, Spain, Canada. I got a good following in Canada because of Battle Axe Warriors. So United States, Canada.
Shout out Turkey.
I think it was United Kingdom, Spain, Turkey. Those are my top 5.
Yeah. So this is some information for you artists out there. If you look at your music at Spotify, it's like really who streamed your stuff the most. You know what I mean? Kind of see what they kind of like.
Well, you and as an artist, pay attention to that shit.
Yeah, pay attention to that. You know what I mean?
Because that's like you need to see. That's how I know that my main demographic is between 25 to 45.
Right.
Right. So if I'm trying to send ads to 18-year-olds, it's not really gonna hit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I tried to go to the 18-year-olds.
And another thing we were talking about too is like, okay, there's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All the mother TikTok, all that. But still, you need to be on all of them, but you also need to find out where is the base of your fan base.
Yeah.
Like with me, like I have a pretty good Instagram following, but I just realized that my Facebook artist page has way more following than my Instagram.
You gotta go where the listeners are.
So that I need to push more of my marketing and stuff that I post to that group because that's where the most people are looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm working now lately on trying to get to understand that.
That's so important because if you call yourself an independent artist, here's the thing you need to pay attention to.
You got to do everything.
Yeah. If you call yourself an independent artist, that's what you do.
One thing I would recommend too, if you fuck with Lionhead, the podcast, also check out the Cheat Code.
Ooh.
The Cheat Code podcast with fucking Ferrari Simmons and Kingpin and Wendy Day.
Yeah.
They be giving out so much game.
They do. They really do. Shout out Wendy Day. I love doing this podcast.
Right. That'd be dope. Bro, I think she's accessible. You need to holler at Mickey.
Are you serious?
Mickey, I think Mickey fucked with her before. You know what I'm
Mickey, I want to get on.
Mickey be tapped in though. So shout out Mickey.
You know what I mean?
The Sacramento goat of all fucking radio talk.
Yeah, she's definitely on my top 5 who I would love to interview.
Mickey?
On the Sports Boy podcast. Yes.
Oh, I can get you Mickey.
Shit. Don't play with me, though. Don't play with me.
Yes, Mickey's, that's the homie.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all stay tuned for that. Oh, my goodness. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I'll see what's up with it. Man.
Yeah.
I'll connect y'all.
As we end this thing out, man, let these people know as far as the producers who want to shoot you beats, rappers who want to collaborate with you, they heard some dope shit tonight. Where can they find you? Where can they send this shit to?
Okay, so you can find me on all social medias at Doe the Unknown. Just make sure you spell it right.
Yeah.
Right? Also, Doe the Unknown at yahoo.com. You can send music that right there too. That's my direct email. Yeah, or you just reach out to me on the DMs, you know what I'm saying? And be legit about it because I am very skeptical about the whole DM thing. People be scamming.
Yeah.
People be scamming, but if you know somebody that knows me, get in touch with me like that way I know it's legit. And you know what I'm saying? Let's work and be about your business though.
Okay, well, I want to play one of my favorite songs. Of course, I used it as a promotion for this podcast. So I gotta play one more time as we head out. In case you forgot, who Doe the Unknown is, check it out one more time. In case you forgot by Doe the Unknown, out on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all of that. And he got a music video on for it. Check it out, y'all. Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. Look. Hey, I'm shark as shit, word to B3. Shouts out to the clanly, man, I'm there whenever you need me. Still that goon in that hoodie and that beanie to this rap, and I'm like laxative, that hard shit come easy. Look, Doe the Unknown, say my name, I come for your throat.